I did a video about a gentleman who's, in my opinion, an extreme right-wing tool, who was talking to a young man, and I don't know if it was a podcast or an interview setting. I can't remember what the setting was. And the young man was saying to him, you wouldn't lie to save your life? And the guy's like, no, I wouldn't lie to save my life. I don't fucking lie, basically. That's not what I do. You don't know anything about me. I don't lie. And the guy goes, you wouldn't lie to save your life. You wouldn't lie to save your wife or your parents or your siblings or your children. And the guy's like, I wouldn't be put in that situation to begin with. The guy goes, well, what about, or I know I wouldn't lie. And the guy goes, well, what if you were in Germany in the 30s? And you had Jews hiding under your floorboard or in your attic? Would you lie to protect them? The guy goes, I wouldn't be in that situation to begin with. I would do everything in my power not to be in that situation, because if you're in that situation, then you've already, I don't know, lived a life of sin or something like that bullshit. Anyway. And I was talking about the subject at hand. Would you lie to protect yourself or your loved ones from harm or death? And if you say that you wouldn't, I'm going to call bullshit. Then he comes in and says, the apostles didn't. Well, first things first, you're using, once again, the Bible, where we don't know what any of it, if any of it, was actually true or accurate, but let's just assume for a moment it is. Some did. At least one of the apostles, Judas, is known to have lied. He betrayed Jesus to the authorities, which is a deliberate deception. Additionally, Peter denied knowing Jesus 3 times after his arrest. While he later repented, this act is considered a lie under pressure. While not explicitly stating outright lies, some accounts suggest that some of the apostles may have used figurative language or exaggerated accounts to emphasize their belief in the resurrection. This doesn't necessarily mean they lied, but could be interpreted as embellishment. So I guess my retort to you would be, do you think that Peter lied when he said he did not know Jesus after he was arrested? Because to me, that's a lie. Now, I don't believe any of the fucking stories to begin with, but you're using the apostles as an example. Did Peter and Judas lie? Yeah, they did. So you bring in an example that we can use of people lying to protect themselves in some way, shape, or form. Peter was one of Jesus's apostles. He was arrested. He said 3 times he did not know Jesus when he did. Those are lies. So, wrong.